What's up, guys? Welcome back. Amazing RC. It's your boy Brian, and today I took apart my JY66 Jeep. Now, the reason I did this is because originally I was going to wrap it up in a bunch of really cool aluminum foil. Thought that'd be, something kind of new. But then I got deep into taking this thing apart, and I noticed that it came apart in a lot of pieces. And I mean a lot of pieces. Like, here's our door. I've got the mirror sitting, over there. Here's our door panel, So you can paint these two different colors or just paint the door panel and leave the door black, put this thing back together, and you now have like the most perfect paint lines you can get because it's two separate pieces. Instead of wrapping this thing up in a bunch of green tape and then pulling it all after you've got all your graphics, painted and everything, you kind of get your nice little tape lines and all that. And those could be a little messy sometimes. We all know that. Well, this takes that out of the equation completely. So this evening, instead of wrapping this thing up in aluminum tape, I'm going to paint it. I kind of have an idea of what I'm going to do because, like I said, it comes in a bunch of parts. I mean, here's your bottom bucket, here's your individual seats, here's your dashboard, steering wheel, pedals. I mean, this thing comes apart in a lot of pieces. Hood. This is going to look smoking when I'm done with it. And the great news is, seeing as how I already have it in a bunch of pieces, you're going to get this video this evening, and then tomorrow evening, 24 hours from now, we'll have the big reveal. And that's very, very exciting. So now that I've got this completely apart, I do want to share with you just a couple things that I found along the way that sets this truck sub $60 in most cases, way apart from just about anything else in its price range. We all know it's super duper scale. We know that. But, I mean, it's pretty super duper scale above and beyond. I mean, here's our dashboard. Not only do we have, steering wheel, we've got both of our, our turn signal stock and our headlights, full dashboard. It's got the, like I said, the pedals, you got your gas and your brake. I haven't seen that in just about anything, in this price point. Both your bumpers come off. It's got places for tow hooks. Here's your pan here. We've got stick shift, cup holders, 4 of them, 2 in the rear, 2 in the front. And I'm telling you, when you put these seats in here, which again are separate, you're really going to have this killer look. Imagine, if you will, we leave this black, we paint these tan. These are the seats. Leather interior. All I did was paint it tan. No tape, no crazy, graphics. I should be able to paint this entire thing in one evening, withstanding an airliner falling in our front yard and taking my attention away. And to point something else out, the ESC receiver combo in here, normally I'm like, yeah, get it out of there, get it out of there, I can't take it. Here's the chipset for our C34 over here. And whenever I see one of these, I'm like, okay, let's put the Radio Link, R6FG in there. And I normally, immediately, it's the first thing that I do. Now on this one, eventually I will throw a Radio Link receiver on it, but for now, just so that we can paint it and get on the road, you guys can check it out, I'm going to leave this ESC in here. It actually does a really good job. First of all, just your little battery action right there, but then we've got a ton of these little plugs in here, and they run our blinkers, our tail lights, and all kinds of great stuff. I'll tell you, when you guys see this tomorrow, you're going to be absolutely blown away. A couple more things to point out. When I first saw the truck, I saw the caps on the fronts of the wheels here, and I thought, no screw. Okay, that's interesting. Maybe it's just got a little pressure cap. No, it actually has caps over the screws. So it's a really nice finish. So you don't see the actual screw in there. Just blown away. And it does have the normal little WPL, so you can switch all of your wheels from all of your favorite WPL vehicles and throw them right on here. Now, of course, you guys know that it's going to get its little roof rack. That comes stock. And it gets 3 little light buckets, complete with, lenses and all kinds of really great stuff. And then you got your little triple set of lights here. Again, comes with it. This actually goes through the roof here. Bam. They got a nice little sleeve on it to kind of keep it hidden in there, and then goes over to the ESC. I'm telling you, it's almost like they thought of everything in a truck that's ridiculously inexpensive. I'm very, very happy with this. I can't wait to paint this entire thing and then kind of show it to you guys tomorrow. I'm very, very, very excited about it. I'm going to be painting for just a couple of hours, I think is what it's going to take me. And we'll get a big reveal. One more thing before I go and get started on this. I had a really cool package come in the mail from a good buddy of mine, Matt, out in Michigan. And he sent me a couple Hot Wheels cars. And he knows that I collect a little bit of Hot Wheels. And we became fast friends, man. We got a lot in common. It's really cool. Thank you, Matt, by the way, for sending these to me. But he actually sent me 2 Hot Wheels trucks, 2019 Chevy Silverados, and they're a matching pair. I'll tell you what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to put one on here, mint condition card. Very excited about that. This one, I'm actually going to hold off to the side for a little while. And I'm going to use this as basically a pattern for an RC build. And it'll be a future build. I know I can get a 2019-ish, quad cab Silverado body from Proline, I'm sure. We'll throw it on, something 313 millimeters. Anyway, the reason that I would like to do that, of course, a lot of people have done it. We haven't done it here at Amazing RC yet. But the reason I want to do that is because I love having a mini version of your RC car. It's almost like I've seen some really great scale trucks out there, and in the bed of the truck will be like, an axial wraith box, a little teeny tiny micro box, or a micro machines. It's exactly like the RC truck itself. Well, I had another buddy of mine send me a video over the weekend, and he actually has the very quintessential reason why this is cool. My buddy actually has a full-size Suzuki Carry, and as you can see, as he pans around, you see a D12 inside the bed of the Suzuki Carry. And if you wait just one more second, you'll see the Micro Machines D12 in the bed of the RC D12. And I just think that's a really great effect, guys. So, in the future, just know we're going to have a RC truck of some sort that looks exactly like this. Really appreciate it, man, sending me those cars. Guys, I tell you what, man, I'm gonna dig right off into this, man. I'm like frothing at the mouth right now to get in and paint this thing up. There's a couple more things I gotta take apart. I gotta get the steering wheel off of this. That's a couple more screws. I gotta get the lights out of here. This front comes out. There's actually lenses over the headlights here. I mean, it's a high-end hard shell truck for like almost nothing. But the visors actually unscrew. They come out. This back door comes off. It even has, and I'm thinking about routing a little tiny LED because there's a hole in the back of this. This is the light, the rear light that goes right here over the rear wheel that sits on the back. And I tell you, they've little pressure peg, that kind of puts the lens in there and kind of holds it in place. Well, if you just put a little LED behind that and maybe something black over it, kind of spray it maybe with a little bit of Flex Seal or something, it'll actually show through the light. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that right now, but that's gonna be done. And then tie it into the brake lights so it'll light when the brake lights do. This is a great truck, guys. I tell you, I'm gonna get into it right now. So tomorrow, 24 hours from now, this pile of parts is going to become a painted truck. So we'll see you guys then. Until then, it's Brian, and this will be, at some point in time, an Amazing RC. Wish me luck.